Kia's 2025 EV6 GT is the all-electric street missile no one saw coming, a family hauler with track day hunger. Its dual-motor AWD setup now belts out a staggering 585 horsepower and 546 lb-ft of torque, launching the EV to 60 miles per hour in just 3.2 seconds, quicker than a base Taycan and neck-and-neck with some super sedans. Top speed? 162 miles per hour, thanks to a retuned inverter and revised battery cooling. The 77.4 kilowatt-hour pack feeds a high-output EAWD system through a single-speed reduction gear, and the result is instant, neck-snapping thrust with zero lag. Kia's GT mode sharpens throttle, suspension, and steering in one tap, while a drift mode throws traction out the window for sideways thrills. Chassis tweaks for 2025 include magnetorheological dampers, reinforced front subframes, stiffer bushings, and a lower center of gravity. Massive 15-inch ventilated discs with 4-piston front calipers haul this beast down lap after lap. The Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires on 21-inch forged wheels keep grip levels absurd. Inside, Suedeline GT Sport buckets hug you tight. Neon green contrast stitching in a flat bottom will scream performance, while the GT exclusive interface lets you tweak regen, sound, and torque split. Charging? Up to 350 kilowatts via the 800V architecture, 10 to 80% in under 18 minutes. And yes, it still seats 5, has a frunk, and V2L ports to power your gear or even another EV. Kia builds it in Hwaseong, South Korea, with global allocations capped tight. Base price? $74,200, before options. The 2025 EV6 GT isn't just a fast EV, it's a fast car, period. And trust us, this one hurts feelings at red lights. Rivian's 2025 R1S Dual motor proves that electric doesn't mean compromise, it means capability redefined. The latest setup pairs front and rear motors for a combined 533 horsepower and 610 lb-ft of torque, sending this 3-row SUV to 60 miles per hour in just 4.5 seconds, on or off the beaten path. Its large 135 kilowatt-hour pack delivers up to 330 miles of real-world range, while torque vectoring and height-adjustable air suspension let you carve canyons or crawl rocks with equal confidence. Toggle through drive modes, from all-purpose to off-road, and the R1S adapts in milliseconds, raising up to 15 inches of ground clearance or dropping low for highway efficiency. Rugged? You bet. Steel skid plates, underbody armor, and up to 3 feet of water fording means the R1S isn't just electric, it's unstoppable. The dual-motor layout may sacrifice a bit of face-melting speed, but gains reliability, simplicity, and surprising efficiency. Inside, the R1S blends luxury with minimalism, vegan leather, FSC-certified wood trim, and a panoramic glass roof stretching from dash to tail. A massive 15.6-inch center display handles it all, while a 12.3-inch driver screen keeps you locked in. Need to haul? It tows up to 7,700 pounds. Need to go remote? Bidirectional charging and the camp mode power your gear, gadgets, even your grill. Built in Normal, Illinois, the 2025 R1S Dual starts at $74,900 and offers the kind of quiet, confident power that makes gas-guzzling SUVs feel ancient. 1 pedal. 2 motors. 3 rows. And 0 apologies. Mercedes-AMG's 2025 EQE SUV proves that silent speed can still scream AMG. Beneath its sleek silhouette sits a dual-motor setup pumping out up to 677 horsepower and 738 lb-ft of torque with race start engaged, enough to catapult this electric beast to 60 miles per hour in 3.4 seconds. This isn't just an EV, it's an AMG-tuned monster, with active EAWD, rear axle steering, and AMG ride control plus air suspension that adapts by the millisecond. It floats when cruising, hunkers down when carving corners, and launches like a rocket when provoked. Top speed? 149 miles per hour, electronically capped. But the real thrill is the torque-rich pull from 0 to warp speed, all wrapped in silence, until the AMG sound experience kicks in, piping synthetic growls that are more sci-fi than Stuttgart. Inside, it's a rolling command center, hyper-screen dashboard, AMG performance seats, turbine-style vents, and illuminated trim, all drenched in luxury and tech. The MBUX interface learns your habits, while biometric login personalizes everything from drive mode to massage settings. Range? Around 260 miles on a charge, with fast charging up to 170 kilowatts, juicing from 10 to 80% in under 30 minutes. Built in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, the AMG EQE SUV is where old-world craftsmanship meets new-age electric performance. Base price? $109,000, because power, presence, and pedigree never come cheap. It's not just an AMG with a plug. It's an AMG that redefines what power feels like. Mercedes-AMG's 2025 GLC 63 SE Performance is the plug-in hybrid that doesn't whisper eco, it shouts horsepower. Under the hood, a hand-built 2.0L turbocharged inline-4, the world's most powerful four-cylinder, pairs with a rear-mounted electric motor to unleash a combined 671 horsepower and 752 lb-ft of torque. That's supercar output in an SUV, and it shows. 0 to 60? Just 3.4 seconds, thanks to AMG's 4MATIC Plus AWD and a lightning-fast 2-speed electric drive unit. Top speed? 171 miles per hour, electronically governed, but it'll get there with brutal, relentless force. It's not just quick, it's intelligent. The hybrid system draws from F1 tech, with a 6.1 kilowatt-hour battery designed for rapid power delivery and instant recharge via reg-and braking. You get short bursts of full electric drive, or combined forces for hypercar-grade acceleration. AMG ride control with adaptive damping, active roll stabilization, and rear-wheel steering turns this mid-size SUV into a corner assassin. Carbon ceramic brakes are optional, but the standard composite setup already bites like a track tool. Inside, it's pure AMG, twin 11.9-inch and 12.3 displays, performance bucket seats, red stitching, and drive modes that range from comfort to race. The digital cockpit transforms as you push deeper into performance territory. Starting at $94,000, the 2025 GLC 63 SE Performance is built in Bremen, Germany, and proves once again, hybrid doesn't mean tame. This is electricity weaponized, AMG style. Audi's 2025 RS Q8 Performance is the luxury SUV that doesn't just move, it dominates. Beneath its wide-body frame lies a 4.0L twin-turbo V8, now tuned to crank out a monstrous 631 horsepower and 627 lb-ft of torque, pushing this 5-seater super SUV from 0 to 60 in just 3.6 seconds. Top speed? A blistering 190 miles per hour with the Dynamic Package Plus, making it the fastest production Audi SUV ever built. Power routes through an 8-speed Tiptronic and Audi's legendary Quattro AWD, with a rear-biased setup for maximum grip and attitude. Handling? Think sports car, not SUV. Active roll stabilization, adaptive air suspension, rear-wheel steering, and a torque vectoring rear diff make this beast feel half its size in corners, and twice as agile. Outside, the RS Q8 Performance wears its aggression proudly, widened fenders, black optic trim, honeycomb grille, and 22-inch forged alloys, 23's optional, with massive carbon ceramic brakes hiding underneath. Inside? Pure Audi tech and RS luxury. Virtual Cockpit Plus, Alcantara and Napa leather, RS Sport seats with honeycomb stitching, and Bang & Olufsen 3D audio that turns any drive into a concert hall. Built in Bratislava, Slovakia, and starting around $130,000, the 2025 RS Q8 Performance is Audi's boldest answer to the super SUV wars. It's not just a fast SUV. It's a 5,300-pound sledgehammer in a tuxedo. Lamborghinis. 2025 Urus SE Hybrid doesn't soften the bull, it supercharges it. This is Lambo's first plug-in SUV, and it's nothing short of a performance revelation. A 4.0L twin-turbo V8 now pairs with an electric motor to deliver a jaw-dropping 789 combined horsepower and 701 lb-ft of torque, launching the Urus SE from 0 to 60 in just 3.4 seconds. Top speed? 194 miles per hour, making it the fastest production hybrid SUV in the world. The 8-speed automatic and active all-wheel drive system deliver relentless grip, while rear-wheel steering and adaptive air suspension turn this heavyweight into a corner-carving brute. The hybrid system uses a 25.9 kilowatt-hour battery, giving you up to 37 miles of electric-only range, but let's be honest, no one's buying this bull for silence. Select Corsa mode, and the V8 electric combo roars to life with spine-tingling fury, while torque vectoring and active anti-roll tech keep everything surgically planted. On the outside, the SE sharpens the Urus's already aggressive stance, with new aero, active grille shutters, and a redesigned rear diffuser for improved cooling and downforce. 23-inch forged wheels, Y-shaped DRLs, and signature quad tailpipes make sure you're seen and heard. Inside, it's all Lambo, Alcantara, carbon fiber, dual touchscreen command center, and new hybrid-specific graphics that make going green look vicious. Built in Santa Agata Bolognese, the 2025 Urus SE Hybrid starts around $245,000, because saving the planet doesn't mean sparing the power. This is an evolution. It's electrified excess, Lamborghini style. Ford's 2025 Mustang Mach-E GT is where electric meets muscle, redefined for the modern era. Dual motors now crank out up to 480 horsepower and 650 lb-ft of torque, shooting this all-electric SUV from 0 to 60 in just 3.5 seconds, quicker than most gas-powered Mustangs ever built. With the Performance Edition, grip gets an upgrade thanks to MagneRide adaptive dampers, stickier summer tires, and a recalibrated EAWD system that hooks hard and carves corners like a coupe. Top speed? 124 miles per hour, but this isn't about high-end bragging rights, it's about instant, neck-snapping torque and silent speed off the line. And when you switch to unbridled extend mode, throttle response sharpens, suspension firms up, and simulated engine sounds pipe in to remind you it's still a Mustang at heart. Range? Up to 270 miles on a single charge, with DC fast charging that gets you from 10 to 80% in about 36 minutes. And thanks to Ford's growing Blue Oval Charge network, you've got power where it counts. Outside, it flexes Mustang DNA, aggressive front fascia, GT-exclusive grille, blacked-out accents, and 20-inch machine face wheels. Inside, performance gray ActiveX seats, contrast stitching, and a massive 15.5-inch SYNC 4A touchscreen keep tech and comfort fully in sync. Built in Cuautitlán, Mexico, with a starting price around $61,000, the 2025 Mach-E GT proves you can be green without going soft. It's fast. It's electric. And it still earns its pony badge. Hyundai's 2025 Ioniq 5N isn't just an EV, it's a full-blown electric weapon. This track-bred hatchback delivers 641 horsepower with N-Grin boost engaged, launching it from 0 to 60 in just 3.2 seconds, putting it toe-to-toe with supercars, and leaving expectations in the dust. Dual motors and EAWD are just the beginning. The 84 kilowatt-hour battery, 800V architecture, and N-tuned inverter feed a custom-built drivetrain that responds faster than thought. And when N-torque distribution and drift optimizer kick in, the Ioniq 5N stops being a commuter car and becomes a corner-slaying beast. Track mode unlocks full aggression. An active Sound Plus pumps synthetic engine noises that channel rally car madness. An E-Shift mimics an 8-speed DCT with real gear jolts, bringing ICE drama to EV silence. It rides on Pirelli P0 tires, hugs the road with adaptive suspension, and stops hard thanks to massive 15.7-inch front brakes with 4-piston calipers. Rear strut tower bracing, structural reinforcement, and a lower center of gravity sharpen this already wild chassis. Inside? An exclusive bucket seats, illuminated N logos, and a focused cockpit with digital boost gauges, shift lights, and customizable drive profiles. This is Hyundai's motorsport division at full tilt. Charging? Up to 350 kilowatts, from 10 to 80% in 18 minutes. Range? Around 250 miles, but this car isn't about going far. It's about going fast. Built in Ulsan, South Korea, and starting near $66,000, the 2025 Ioniq 5N is the EV for people who thought EVs were boring. This isn't just another hot hatch. This is the first electric N, and it hits hard. Ferraris. 2025 Purosang isn't just a Ferrari SUV, it's a V12-powered defiance of gravity and convention. Under the hood? A naturally aspirated 6.5L V12 screaming to 8,250 RPM, delivering a ferocious 715 horsepower and 528 lb-ft of torque. 0 to 60? Just 3.2 seconds. Top speed? 193 miles per hour. This isn't a crossover, it's a 4-door supercar with AWD. Power routes through a rear-mounted 8-speed dual-clutch gearbox and a front power transfer unit, keeping weight balanced and performance dialed. The result? Pure, balanced savagery in any condition. Its adaptive suspension uses Ferrari's active spool valve dampers, eliminating roll without the need for anti-roll bars. That means sharper handling, lightning-fast response, and real-time adjustment on every surface. Inside, the Purosang is a luxury cockpit with race roots, 4 individual sports seats, leather and carbon everywhere, and a 10.2-inch passenger display so your co-pilot can feel the GS, too. No central touchscreen, because here, it's about driving, not distractions. Outside, the body is sleek, muscular, and unmistakably Ferrari, long hood, short overhangs, flare arches, and quad exhausts that wail like a proper prancing horse. Built in Maranello, the Purosang is Ferrari's boldest move yet, and they didn't go soft. Base price? Around $400,000, and that's before personalization. This isn't Ferrari following a trend. This is Ferrari redefining it, with a V12 roar. Porsches. 2025 Macan Turbo is back, and this time, it's fully electric and brutally fast. Built on Porsche's all-new PPE platform, the Macan Turbo now packs 630 horsepower and 833 lb-ft of torque from a dual-motor AWD setup, rocketing from 0 to 60 in just 3.1 seconds. That's not just SUV quick, that's 911 turbo territory. With 800V architecture, it charges from 10 to 80% in under 22 minutes on a DC fast charger. And with up to 310 miles of range, it's ready for the long haul, or the long way home. The chassis is Porsche perfect, adaptive air suspension, rear-wheel steering, torque vectoring, and a 48/52 weight distribution give it razor-sharp reflexes no SUV has any right to have. Optional Porsche Active Ride tech reads the road in real time and cancels body roll before it even starts. Inside, the Macan Turbo is a digital cockpit wrapped in premium leather, Alcantara, and carbon fiber. A 12.6-inch curved display, 10.9-inch center touchscreen, and optional passenger display keep everything within reach, from Sport Plus mode to traffic updates. Outside, it's sleek, sculpted, and unmistakably Porsche, with a coupe-like roofline, active aero, and signature 4-point LED headlights. The turbo-exclusive front fascia, badging, and 21-inch wheels remind everyone this isn't your average EV crossover. Built in Leipzig, Germany, with pricing starting around $96,000, the 2025 Macan Turbo proves that Porsche didn't just electrify the Macan. They supercharged its soul. This is an evolution. It's electric performance, engineered the Porsche way. Porsche's 2025 Cayenne Turbo GT is the SUV that says track ready and means it. Under the sculpted hood lives a 4.0L twin-turbo V8, dialed up to 650 horsepower and 627 lb-ft of torque, hurling this full-size beast from 0 to 60 in just 3.1 seconds. Top speed? A blistering 189 miles per hour, and yes, it'll hold that on the Autobahn all day long. Power flows through an 8-speed Tiptronic S and rear-biased AWD, with launch control delivering neck-snapping starts. Porsche active suspension management, rear-wheel steering, active roll stabilization, and titanium exhaust make sure it not only goes fast, it feels fast. It laps the Nürburgring like a sports car, yet still hauls 5 in leather-wrapped comfort. Massive 17.3-inch carbon ceramic brakes, lowered ride height, and sticky Pirelli P0 Corsa tires ensure it corners like a coupe, not a 2-ton SUV. Inside, it's all Alcantara, carbon fiber, and performance intent. GT-specific sport seats, yellow touch, and race text trim make it feel like you're in a 911, just taller. A 12.6-inch curved digital dash, central 12.3-inch touchscreen, and optional passenger display wrap you in tech and speed. Outside? Coupe roofline, carbon fiber accents, center exit titanium exhaust, and a functional roof spoiler that means business. Every inch screams track weapon, not soccer shuttle. Built in Bratislava, Slovakia, and priced from $200,000, the 2025 Cayenne Turbo GT isn't trying to be practical. It's trying to be the fastest SUV on Earth, and for now, it might just be. This isn't just a fast Porsche. It's the ultimate Porsche SUV. Aston Martin's 2025 DBX707 isn't just fast, it's the world's most powerful luxury SUV, and it makes no apologies. Under the hood, a handcrafted 4.0L twin-turbo V8, tuned by Aston's own engineers, delivers a monstrous 697 horsepower and 663 lb-ft of torque, launching this British brute from 0 to 60 in just 3.1 seconds. Top speed? 193 miles per hour, making it faster than most sports cars, with the refinement of a private jet. Power flows through a 9-speed wet clutch automatic, sending torque to a rear-biased AWD system with an active center differential and electronic limited-slip rear diff. Launch control pins you to the seat, while air suspension, adaptive dampers, and 48-volt active anti-roll control keep it flat through corners, whether you're at Goodwood or on the school run. Brakes? Massive 16.5-inch carbon ceramics up front, with 6-piston calipers for fade-free stops, lap after lap. The exterior? Elegant, aggressive, unmistakable Aston. A wide gloss black grille, quad exhausts, carbon fiber aero, and 22-inch wheels, 23's optional, remind everyone this SUV is more supercar than utility. Inside, it's all ultra-luxury, semi-aniline leather, Alcantara, carbon fiber trim, and a new infotainment system for 2025, finally matching the performance with cutting-edge tech. Optional sport seats and Q customization make every DBX707 a bespoke weapon. Built in St. Athan, Wales, and starting around $245,000, the 2025 DBX707 is Aston Martin's answer to every overbuilt, overhyped performance SUV out there. This isn't just Aston's SUV. It's a 707 horsepower statement. Lotus's 2024 Electra R isn't just an EV, it's a hyper SUV born from track DNA. With 905 horsepower and 726 lb-ft of torque, this all-electric beast rockets from 0 to 60 in just 2.9 seconds, making it the fastest Lotus ever made, and it has 4 doors. Dual motors and torque vectoring all-wheel drive give it supercar grip in an SUV silhouette. A 2-speed transmission on the rear axle ensures brutal launches and blistering top-end speed, with a max of 165 miles per hour. Underneath, the Electra R rides on an 800V architecture, with up to 300 kilowatts charging capability. That means 10 to 80% in just 20 minutes, and up to 304 miles of range, if you can stay off the throttle. Chassis tuning is pure Lotus. Adaptive air suspension, active roll control, and rear-wheel steering deliver handling sharp enough to embarrass sports cars. The carbon ceramic brakes? Optional, but highly recommended. The exterior is sculpted aggression, active aero, a deployable rear wing, and L-shaped matrix LEDs up front. Every vent and line is functional, more race car than road car. Inside, its minimalist futurism meets race day cockpit. Recaro-style sports seats, carbon trim, and a massive OLED touchscreen pair with a floating digital cluster and heads-up display. Lotus's Hyper OS runs everything fast, intuitive, and motorsport ready. Built in Wuhan, China, with design led from Hethel, UK, the 2024 Electra R starts around $145,000, and it punches well above that. This isn't just Lotus going electric. This is Lotus redefining electric performance. Rivian's new 2025 R1S Tri-Motor shows that electric SUVs can haul more than cargo, they can haul asphalt. Its Tri-Motor AWD setup unleashes a staggering 850 horsepower and 900 lb-ft of instant torque, enough to rocket this 3-row beast from 0 to 60 in just 2.9 seconds. That's supercar speed, in an adventure suit. Underneath, a 141 kWh max pack feeds electrons to 3 high-output motors, 2 in back, 1 up front, for true torque vectoring and unshakable off-road control. Top speed? Electronically limited, but north of 130 miles per hour, plenty fast for a 7-seater shaped like a brick in a wind tunnel. Despite its size, the R1S stays planted thanks to adaptive air suspension, active damping, and a quad-hydraulic roll control system that keeps body lean on a leash. Switch to drift mode, and the rear-biased powertrain turns this family hauler into a tail-happy riot. A new rugged performance package brings 20-inch forged wheels wrapped in 34-inch all-terrains, red calipers over 6-piston Brembos, and underbody armor built to survive Baja abuse. Inside, it's all-electric opulence, vegan leather, open-pore wood, dual panoramic displays, and a sound system that can double as a concert venue. Adventure mode, camp mode, pet mode, it's a software playground on wheels. Each 2025 R1S Tri-Motor will wear a limited edition badge, and production kicks off late 2025 at Rivian's Normal, Illinois factory. Starting at $107,800, it's not cheap, but neither is dominating pavement and peaks in the same machine. And yes, over 1,000 horsepower? Rivian's not done yet. Stay tuned. Tesla's 2025 Model X Plaid proves you don't need gas to obliterate gravity. With 1,020 horsepower from its tri-motor all-wheel drive setup, this spaceship masquerading as an SUV catapults from 0 to 60 in just 2.5 seconds, quicker than most supercars, while hauling 6 passengers and a dog. Torque? Instant. Throttle response? Telepathic. Power gets funneled through a carbon sleeve rotor setup that spins past 20,000 RPM, delivering relentless acceleration up to a top speed of 163 miles per hour, and it's all done in near silence. Tesla's latest software-tuned adaptive air suspension reads the road hundreds of times per second, adjusting damping to keep the nearly 5,400 pounds chassis surprisingly agile. Throw it into track mode, and the X Plaid sharpens everything, throttle, steering, torque vectoring, while launching you into corners like a railgun. Inside, it's full sci-fi, a yoke steering wheel, 17-inch landscape touchscreen, and a rear seat display, all running Tesla's custom OS with next-gen GPU power. A 960-watt 22-speaker audio system shakes the cabin harder than a subwoofer apocalypse. Range? Up to 340 miles on a single charge, with access to Tesla's Supercharger V4 network for ultra-fast top-ups. Autopilot, full self-driving, beta, Sentry mode, it's not just a car, it's a rolling Silicon Valley showcase. Falcon wing doors still turn heads. So does the fact it can tow 5,000 pounds while outrunning Lamborghinis. Production is ongoing at Tesla's Fremont plant. Starting at $94,990, the Model X Plaid is less SUV, more electric hypershuttle with cargo space. And yes, Tesla's roadmap still hints at more speed, more range, and no limits. Stay ready.